Hello everyone. Now in this lecture we will see what do we mean by codes, what are the different types of codes. Computers and other digital circuits process data in the binary format. Various binary codes are used to represent data which may be numeric, alphabets or special characters. So in other words, what do you mean by coding? Okay, or we use a code, meaning suppose if I want to give a message, suppose if person A wants to give a message to person B, and it is a confidential message, a secret message. So what he will do is he will send the message to B, A will send the message to B in a coded format, or he may code the message using different types of codes are there, so any one he can use, and he will send the message. Now if a third person C uh, gets this message, he won't be able to read it because he doesn't know what kind of code the person A has used. So that secrecy will remain in that. Unless and until he knows what type of coding technique is used, he cannot decode the message. So those are called as codes. In communications and information processing, a code is a system of rules to convert the information, such as a letter, word, sound, image, into another form. Sometimes it gets shortened for communication purpose and also a storage purpose. So your information gets converted into some other form, that is called as a coded language, or you are using a type of a code to code your message. For example, the binary number 1000001 represents a 65 in decimal, meaning if you convert this binary number into a decimal number, you will get a 65 in a straight binary. 41 in BCD code. These are the types of codes. Now this is BCD, meaning binary coded decimal, and alphabet A in ASCII code. ASCII, we will see all these type of codes, okay, in the coming slides. Meaning if I send this as a message to another person, a third person or any other person will not know what is this number. It may be 65, it may be 41, or it may be alphabet A. Classification of binary codes. They are mainly divided into non-weighted codes and weighted codes. Non-weighted codes example is a gray code or XS3 code. Weighted codes are binary coded decimal, it is known as BCD, or which is also called as 8421 code, and second is a binary code. Now this 8421, as I mentioned, if you remember, these are those weights. The LSP was getting the weight as 1, then 2, then 4, then 8. So this is a binary coded decimal code, and we'll see now each one in detail. So weighted codes, weighted binary codes obey the positional weight principle. Now in case of weighted code, meaning we had discussed the binary number, okay, binary number system. So in that we had assigned the weights. So in such type of codes are weighted codes, meaning each position will be having a different weight for it. Each position of the number represents a specific weight. For example, take a decimal number 24, 2 and 4. Now here this 2, what is the binary of 2? 2 is 0010. You can convert it, or you can see the table, or you should know by heart. Okay, this 2 is, you can see from the table. 4 is 0100. Now each digit has its weight. So this weight is 1248. 1248. So these are the weighted codes. Now suppose if this is given to you 0100, quickly you can make out what is the decimal of it. How? assign the weights, that is the LSB will get 1, 2, 4, 8. Wherever there is a 0, okay, leave it, I mean ignore it. Now wherever there is 1, just see the weight of it. So your answer is 2. Suppose it was here also 1, then you have to add the weight. So it is 8 plus 2, it will be 10. Non-weighted codes. In this type of binary codes, the positional weights are not assigned. So the examples are gray code and XS3 code. Out of this, we are not going to study XS3 code, we will study only gray code. So we'll see the first type of code, which is called as BCD code, that is a binary coded decimal code. This is also known as 8421 code. Now what happens, how do you code in this type of BCD code? In this code, each decimal digit is represented by a 4-bit binary number. Meaning, suppose if you have 24, okay, we had taken the example as 24, 2 is represented as the 4-bit binary, 4 digit is represented as 4-bit binary, and then combine it. So your coded will be 00100100. In the BCD, with 4 bits, we can represent 16 numbers, that is from 0000 to 1111. But in BCD code, only first 10 of these are used, that is 0 to 9 are used. Why it is like this? Because just remember that in BCD, binary coded decimal, we can use only from 0 to 9, because 10 is the next number, 10 is 1 and 0. So I am repeating the symbols. It is a combination of 1 and 0. 10, 11 is 1 and 1, 1 and 2 is 12. So you are taking the same symbols again, the previous. So the unique symbols are 10 symbols, which are from 0 to 9, which are used in BCD. So the remaining 6 code combinations, that is from 10 to 15, are invalid in BCD. Now it is a weighted code with 8421 as a weights of the different bits. Starts from most significant bit, that is MSB, and proceeding towards the LSB. Meaning MSB is having the weight is 8, LSB is having the weight as 1. You can see the table here. Decimal from 0 to 9, okay, then 0 is 0000, 1 is 0001, 2 is 0010. So the weights are 8, 4, 2, 1. This is a LSB, this is a MSB. 10 symbols are used, which are 0 to 9. Next we will see what is a gray code. This is also known as cyclic code or reflected binary code, or it is a reflected binary. Defined as an ordering of the binary number system such that each incremental value can only differ by 1 bit. It is a not weighted code, non-weighted code, meaning it does not have any positional values or weights. The gray code is a cyclic code. Now, what do you mean by gray code? You can see the second point, the each incremental value will differ by 1 bit. The meaning is, if you have one code, you can derive the next gray code by just changing only 1 bit at a time. You can see here, these are the decimal numbers from 0 to 15. 4-bit equivalent binary of that is from 0000 to 1111. You should know this table or this binary by heart. Now, how do you generate a gray code? Okay, this is a 4-bit gray code, G1, G2, G3, G4. So you have 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a starting. Now how do you get the next code? What we do is we always start from LSB and move towards MSB. Now how do you get the next code is the gray code defined by, that is the difference between the each successive codes is only differs by only one bit at a time. So you can see here I will keep this bit same, this bit same, this bit same, and I will change only one bit at a time. So 0 I will make it 1. Then next I will generate. So 0 0, I cannot change again this, because if I keep 0 again and again I will make 0 again, there will be a repetition. So I cannot make 0 0 1 0. So now I will change the next bit. So 0 0, I will make this bit as a 1 and this I will keep same, meaning at a time successive. If you see successive gray code, the difference it will differ by only one bit. You choose any two successive. Now you take this 1 1 1 1. Okay, the next code is 1 1 1 0, differing by only one bit. So like this you have to do it and get the full gray code list. The last is a ASCII code, which is called as it's a falling under alphanumeric codes. What do you mean by alphanumeric is it has alphabets also and it has numbers also. Numeric is numbers, alpha is alphabets. So it is a alphanumeric code. The full form is ASCII, no? So it is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It is a 7-bit character code where every single bit represents a unique character. ASCII is important because it is a link between the computer screen and our hard drive and also with the user. Now in short, ASCII, where it is used, what happens is computer, we know that computer understands a binary language or a machine language. It is in the form of zeros and ones. It doesn't understand English. Now the user doesn't understand a binary language. So when we use a keyboard, we connect the keyboard to the PC, and when we press any keys, what happens is there is a specific 7-bit ASCII code for each key when we on the keyboard. When we press any key, that 7-bit ASCII code goes to the processor, computer processor, and then the computer processor understands that okay, this is a 7-bit code, so and so key or character is pressed. We'll see the example also. So ASCII, why it is used? It is used to translate the computer text to a human text, and vice versa also. Computer doesn't understand English. It will generate some binary data which will be converted and we get to see the English version of that. So ASCII code is mainly used in the computers. Now if you see here a ASCII table, now there are various numbers are there, capital letters are there, small letters. This is almost your keyboard. Now this keyboard, now if you see here the down ASCII code for capital H and small n. I told you that it is a 7-bit code. So it will start from B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7. 7 bits. Okay, we'll start from 1 to 7. Now how to generate a ASCII code for this? If you see the left hand side, here B1, B2, B3, B4 is written, and on top of this there are 3 bits, set of 3 bits. These are named as, you can see the arrow here, B5, B6, B7. Now ASCII code for capital H. Now capital H, where is a capital H here? Here. You have to see, now this is a capital H. Okay, capital H, I will find out what is B1. B1 is 0 0 0 1. So 0 0 0 1, and then H is B5, B6, B7. 001, 001. So you will get a ASCII code for capital H. Small n also similar way. You have to see B1, B2, B3, B4 equivalent and B5, B6, B7. Thank you.